Hey everyone, what's up? How are ya? Hope you're fine. My name is Anya, and I hope you can't hear the sounds because I'm just scratching my foot. It's itchy. Now it's time to watch another, hopefully creepy video, so let's go.
A home security camera shows a couple sleeping inside their bedroom when something extremely creepy happens. On June 19 of 2022, user Chubby Gooby and her husband had caught footage of something that, according to them, words cannot explain. Chubby writes, "I feel incredibly uncomfortable posting this because I feel like it could be uncomfortable for many people, but I strongly feel it's important to show what has been happening in our home." It goes without saying, but this video has left them terrified. This is what they caught.
Hello everyone, this is our experience on June 19th, 2022. I would like to thank you all for your continued support during this difficult time.
That's it? Okay, that's kind of creepy, but...
I was fully asleep at this point and I was trying to wake up.
What do you mean? She was trying to wake up? Why? I mean, how could she know in her sleep something weird is happening? Did she feel something? Did I just misunderstand what she was trying to say? It could be a string though, from the way it's moving.
We were both half asleep at this point,
moving.
and I don't really remember what happened exactly. I just heard a sound. It wasn't until we watched the video.
It's almost as though something had entered the room, closed the door behind it, and began to move things around. The couple can't think of anything to explain this, which is why they posted the video.
If you guys have any actual explanation like that's scientific to why these things are happening to us, that would actually put us at ease.
I have an explanation. It's not very scientific. It's just fake. I mean, you know, homemade to gain attention. I'm sorry, I'm always like this. I don't want to be like this, but it's just too easy to fake these things.
I have had a few experiences at my house before this one, but nothing to this extent. So, I don't know. I think it might be following me.
Unfortunately, posting the video has made them feel even more unsettled, as many viewers suggest that they should leave the house immediately. They believe that an evil presence has made itself known.
I mean, if she feels bad with what's happening, get someone to help, I don't know what, a medium or a paranormal investigator, but preferably someone who does not do videos about his or her paranormal thingies. Or get a priest or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what do you do nowadays to get rid of hauntings?
Although it's not sure what exactly is haunting the couple, many believe that the house isn't safe to be in. But of course, what do you think? What exactly is going on in this clip? There has yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
I as always think someone's pulling some strings to make that happen. I'm sorry.
Jerry Bruce
I
is
just can't help
who loves
myself.
spending time with his children. If you hop over to his channel, you'll find that most of his videos have a wholesome quality to them. However, out of all the videos on there, 2 in particular stand out from the rest. These 2 videos are different in that they show something that doesn't fit with the family-friendly content of this channel. If anything, they seem to have come from a horror movie, one that is based on a family terrorized by paranormal activity. As it turns out though, that's exactly the case here. Jerry has been encountering strange occurrences in his home that seem to be paranormal in nature. On May 26th of 2009, he is suddenly woken up by a strange noise inside his living room. He immediately grabs his phone and begins to record. Jerry writes, "I have never seen anything like this. My wife..."
What I don't understand, maybe because I don't have a smartphone, but whenever, no, not whenever, but in all these videos that I've watched so far, it's always he or she heard a weird sound coming from some room, so they immediately take their smartphone and start recording. Why? Why do you do that? I mean, if there's a burglar in your house and you record him, he has all the more reasons to hurt you. Or are they all expecting ghosts? I mean, if I hear a weird sound if I'm sleeping and I hear a weird sound in my apartment, as I often said, I'd probably pee myself or shit my pants. But I would try to figure out what the sounds are, and if it sounds like there's someone in here, I'd either I have a very small apartment, so if I would be calling the cops from my bedroom, anyone in any other room would hear me, so I'd probably just pretend to stay asleep and not do anything. And if it's just random weird noises, I would just get up and have a look. I would never think of recording it. But maybe that's just me. As I said, I don't have a smartphone. So the thought of recording everything around me doesn't even enter my mind. And it also didn't back in the days when I had when my crappy ass old camera that I still have was new. It never crossed my mind to jump out of bed and just record anything because there's a weird sound or something's happening. I don't know. But then, yeah, maybe that's just me.
Wife and I were awakened by the sound of a door closing. This video is all I got before me and my family left the house. This is what he caught.
I mean, a door closing. That could have been somebody entering the house, so why in the world would you take your camera and go record it? If it's a burglar. I mean, that would be my first assumption. If I hear a door closing, I would think, shit, someone's in here. And I wouldn't go record it, I'd call the cops. Or hide. And that's why, you know, that's another reason why I'm always with it's fake. You don't get up and try to record if there's a sound that genuinely scares you. So no, sorry, not buying into this one as well.
Strangely, the handle on the other side of the door is being turned as though someone inside were doing this. But,
yeah, well,
as shown in the video,
rip the door open.
No one is in there. An encounter like this would definitely spook anyone. But
There
then
could have
again,
been a cut.
there are some who might write this off as being caused by a draft entering the handle's lock. Although it isn't sure if that's the case, It's
Never
the
heard of
second
that.
video that seemingly
But
dispels this notion. On July 11 of 2009,
oh,
Jerry's recording his son when all of a sudden, something really creepy happens. Take a look.
kids are so easy sometimes to keep busy. I mean, they're just having fun with pots and pans and a fork.
The same
Door
closet
open,
from the
okay.
first video can be seen opening on its own. Then, seconds later, a toy flips over by itself. It almost seems like whatever had been inside had tripped over this toy in its attempt to get to the child.
Could have
Immediately then
been somebody sitting in there and flipping the toy over with a stick, because from the direction the stick would have come, we couldn't have seen it.
that he grabs his son and rushes out of the living room at once. Understandably, Jerry was totally
But that I find a good reaction, because I mean, is what I really hate is if people record their kids and the kid falls and stumbles down the stairs or whatever, and they're like, oh, look, my poor kid, instead of dropping the damn phone and grabbing the kid and, you know, trying to keep it safe from harm and hurt and everything. So good job that he dropped the camera and took his kid, if it's fake or if it's not. I like that. Good dad.
spooked. Viewers believe that he might be dealing with something paranormal. But, as with most videos, it's hard to be sure if that's so. Could it be that a supernatural presence resides in Jerry's closet? Or is something else going on here?
I mean, maybe something
You
is
need to
going
judge.
on. I don't know. I just...
An anonymous
never mind.
individual named S had broken into
Oh,
a house
fourth wall,
that is said to be haunted.
We've had him multiple
The
times.
residents of the place no longer live on the property, as apparently they had gone missing. The husband and wife who lived here mysteriously disappeared. No one knows what happened to the couple, but it's rumored that something terrible occurred. It was after their disappearance, however, that a family member showed
Piano.
surveillance footage from inside the couple's house. This footage was taken from the couple's security cameras, and it shows things that occurred before they went missing. Overall, though, the footage is pretty creepy. Take a look at these clips and see what you think.
Oof. Loud. Whoa. Why did that thing... I didn't touch my mouse or anything. Okay, I was gonna say that could be a draft, but with the door reopened... Oh god, that was so loud. Well, with the door reopening, then it must be somebody standing on the side of it to open it. Oh god, why does it have to be so loud? Why are there so many insects? Or why is there an insect in front of the camera each time? Is it gonna slam shut again loudly? But that could have
Although
been
pretty
just
creepy,
someone standing
it wasn't
behind
scary
it.
enough to deter someone from breaking inside. An anonymous individual named S had seen the footage and decided to check out the property for himself. Little did he know, this was a bad idea. He breaks into the property by entering through a window on the second floor. He goes in and immediately feels uneasy. This is what he caught.
How do you break in on the second floor? Did you use a ladder, or is the second floor so low in that building that it's no problem to get into? Is there gonna be a loud noise now? Or a jump scare? Or no, just random music. Okay. No shit. Banging noise coming from front entrance. Well, it could just as well be someone standing in front of the door and banging onto it. Some random visitor or a friend who was told to come by. Oh wait, maybe there's some. Sorry, just coming back to my previous question. Maybe there's some kind of balcony along the house with the second floor windows. Eh? I don't know why that came into my head, that question. It's just the way he said it. Well, he broke into the house on the second floor. Why are there so many insects there? See? Yeah, and then there's just somebody standing there. Maybe he told someone, come by it. I don't have a watch, but 7:30. I'll be inside recording. It's very annoyingly loud though. What's with the subtitles? Or what was... yeah, here we go again.
It was only after the mysterious knocking had stopped that the intruder looked to the side and saw what appeared to be a shadowy figure peeping from down the hall. It seems to be observing him before creeping away from sight.
There's somebody wearing a hood.
Not sure if he was just seeing things. He walks over to where the figure was seen, but eerily finds nothing there.
Right, because he couldn't have
Now,
walked
it wasn't
away.
until posting this video that viewers had noticed something odd about the figure. After being spotted by the intruder, it moves in such a way that seems very unnatural. It almost appears to be floating or even sliding away from view.
Oh, come on, he could have just taken one step to the side and made a sliding motion. And we had someone floating in some other video where sorry, where it was totally, that person was walking normally and you could totally see it. There was nothing floaty about that person walking. Sorry if I'm getting a bit aggressive or annoyed here. It's just, God, people, come on.
Just like the surveillance footage from earlier, viewers find this video baffling.
That could have been anything. String, vibrations.
Until then, we'll have to base our judgment on the evidence currently in hand. Doubtless, this video is pretty spooky.
Yeah, but it's not.
So the full video and story.
I don't trust this fourth wall guy. I don't remember what videos we have seen from him, but I remember not trusting him because of his name, Fourth Wall. To break the fourth wall in a movie or theater production, right? It's, I don't know. There's just something in that name that makes these videos fake productions for me. Maybe I'm assuming completely wrong, but that's just how I feel. I can't change my feelings or impressions, or you know what I'm getting here. So
on this mystery, you can check out the channel Fourth Wall, where other paranormal videos can be found.
And plus, it's just all too easily fake
the following video
nowadays.
comes from William Sloan, who in 2013 caught footage of something pretty creepy. Before capturing this footage,
There's
however,
some insect in here.
William had played with the Ouija board inside his house. The reason for using the board wasn't just to play with it, but rather to ask questions to the ghost that is haunting his home.
I don't know how to sit.
According to William, there had been strange happenings in his house, and he wanted to find out who or what was responsible for these odd occurrences. Fortunately, it was through the Ouija board that he found out the name of the ghost. It calls itself James and claims to be responsible for the strange activity in his house. But then one night, while being in his living room, William encounters something pretty spooky.
Sorry.
William sees his chair rocking back and forth and thinks that it might be James who's sitting on it.
Just rock it a little bit. Just a little bit. I know you can do it. Come on.
William is clearly unnerved, but it's the following video, which was taken a month later, that captures something really freaky. William is alone at home when the following happens.
Okay, a few minutes ago, I was sitting on the couch over there, and I was just watching TV and on Facebook as usual, and I don't know where Baxter is. Right there. Baxter was sitting next to me on the couch, and Hazel, this girl, was way back
What was that? Another cat? I could see nothing.
here in the hall. Okay? And all of a sudden, these vertical blinds they rattled by themselves. Like somebody just walked into them.
Define rattled by themselves. It could have been a draft, it could have been a bus going by, it could have been, I don't know, even an earthquake. Okay, let's not overdo, but what kind of rattle?
They're shaking a little bit now, but it's because of the heating vent. It's adjacent, and they always sway a little bit. Or
Yeah.
Baxter, he hangs up and he moves them. But we're going to try to get it to happen again.
How? If they're always moving a little bit because of the vent, then there's the answer or not. What am I not getting here? That's so... never mind.
James, if you're here...
I mean, the cat's sitting right in there as well right now.
Again, because that was really good. And I didn't get it on tape when it happened the first time.
And they are still moving. Or maybe it's just the impression they're moving from his camera movements. But over here, it looks as if they're still moving, so... Why doesn't he get a tripod?
I don't know. I think that was the...
Why doesn't... If he could have gotten a tripod and just set it up instead of holding the camera with all the shaky and then fast forwarding it, and then they're moving. So the cat probably just left, or the vent, or whatever draft is. That is, I mean, the recording in itself is totally unbelievable for me. Sorry. Ugh.
It wasn't like what it did before.
I'm not convinced. It's just a moving. I forgot. What was it just called? Okay, that was impressive. But that looks as if somebody pulled a string and then let go of it because they were all squashed together. Okay, I take back some of what I said before. It's not just the...
William doesn't know what to make of this.
But no, wait, but no, they're not pushed together. That looks like a gust of wind coming from behind them. Okay, let's look at that again. Oh, crap.
Like most viewers, William doesn't know what to...
Weird. No, it looks as if they're pushed together and then there's a gust of wind. I don't have any experiences with these kind of blinders, so I don't know much about their movement, unfortunately. Or else I'm might know what causes that kind of behavior. I know how, to a certain degree, I know how curtains work because my parents used to have curtains. I don't have curtains here. I only have the bamboo thingy that you can pull up and let down. Damn it.
Make of this, except that it might have been James. It is still unknown as to what exactly caused this.
I would say somebody pulled a string and then let go. That would be my first guess, my best guess so far.
Is it the case that James, the supposed ghost, is haunting William's house? Or might there be another explanation for this? Once again, what do you think? Feel free to share your thoughts down below.
I mean, maybe there is some sort of string somewhere and the cat got stuck in it, or I don't know.
Something creepy on camera,
I'd
or
like
if there's
to
any
know.
ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. This next video comes from Nathan Hughes, who not only enjoys being an actor and a photographer, but also a dog owner. One day, while sitting at home, Nathan notices one of his dogs acting strange. Molly, who was resting on the couch, began to tremble as though she were seeing something incredibly frightening. Being a lover of dogs,
I don't know that much about dogs, but maybe it's some medical condition.
he was deeply unsettled by Molly's behavior. If only he had known what she was seeing. This is the video he took.
I think if he has multiple dogs, then the others would have seen it as well, wouldn't they?
Molly. What's wrong? What's wrong? What are you looking at? What is it?
I mean, it does look as if she's looking somewhere, but...
Molly? What is it? Are you okay?
I mean, I don't know much about dog diseases, because, I mean, my mom had a dog when I was a kid, but that dog was more or less healthy, and by the end, never mind, he never really had any conditions or weird illnesses. And I mean, he got run over once, but I was way too small when that happened.
What is it? Eat your biscuit.
So, I don't know, maybe that's some kind of... Maybe I'm seeing things to negative again, but maybe, to me, it's like that's some kind of... Yeah, some medical condition. I don't know, maybe some kind of... blood clot or whatnot. We had a dog in the neighborhood. I loved that dog to death, and she had a stroke, a dog stroke, and she had some weird behaviors after that, and then unfortunately she died a year ago, and I miss her. But I don't want to cause panic, you know. Not that every dog owner who has a dog who gets shaky is gonna panic now. Please don't. As I said, I have no clue about medical conditions in dogs. It just doesn't look very natural to me, and the only time I've seen dogs shake like that when they were really cold, you know, these little messed up breeds of dogs that aren't larger than a rat, and it's like, come on, stop doing that to poor dogs, making them smaller and smaller and smaller, and having non-functioning fur because they'll freeze as soon as there's a slight breeze and whatnot. I mean, that's a good size or normal sized dog.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
I think I'm gonna have a look in the comments of this video to see if anyone wrote something about the dog.
Why would you eat your biscuit? It's okay.
Oh, what a cute dog.
There's your biscuit now.
Then maybe there is something wrong with her if she doesn't even want the biscuit. Was it a she? I forgot already. Focus
She
is.
appears to be seeing
Yeah,
something that Nathan can't. Unlike most dogs, who either growl or bark at something that doesn't appear to be there, Molly trembles in fear. As one viewer had commented, just imagine what that spirit looks like for her to be trembling like that. Although we can't be certain if it's something paranormal, there's no denying that Molly's reaction is very unsettling. Now, it could be the case that she's having a seizure, but according to a viewer, if that were so, then she wouldn't be responding to Nathan's voice. In the video, we can see her looking back and forth.
I have never seen a dog that had a treat, that ignored a treat just like that.
When being spoken to, suggesting that she's able to respond, which is often impossible for an animal having a seizure to do. So then, what exactly is causing her to react this way? As with most videos, this one remains a mystery. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
I don't really know what to say about that last one. I hope the dog's alright, and it was just a one-time thing, and yeah, and that she's fine. That dog just got me all off the spooky crap. Yeah, never mind. I think this video has gotten long enough. I've been doing more than enough talking, so you guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you whatever, had fun. Have a great day or a great night, and see you in the next video. Bye.